Today we're gonna get started in the bonus campaign of Warcraft 3. Now at the end of the previous episode I mentioned that I was planning on releasing the entirety of Act 1 in one video, and a lot of you mentioned that there is no way I can go ahead and do so just because these missions apparently take a very long amount of time. Apparently this is a lot more focused on an RPG rather than an RTS, so a lot more role-playing rather than real-time strategy. I'm not entirely sure what to expect, but without further ado, today we're gonna get started in the bonus campaign, the Founding of Durotar, and the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna play for about an hour and then I'm gonna edit out all of the boring parts so you don't have to sit through it. Act 1. To tame a land. In the months following the Battle of Mount Hyjal, War Chief Thrall led the Horde back into the central barrens of Kalimdor. Freed at last from generations of demonic corruption, the orcs looked forward to building a new homeland for themselves in Kalimdor. They settled in a harsh, rugged land near the barrens' eastern shore. Thrall named the new nation Durotar in honor of his heroic father. Okay.
I have wandered alone for many years, little Misha.
Rexxar.
Yet sometimes even I grow weary of this endless solitude. I have watched the other races. I have seen their squabbling, their ruthlessness. Their wars do nothing but scar the land and drive the wild things to extinction. No, they cannot be trusted. Only beasts are above deceit. A battle? Come, you mongrels. Taste the steel of Mogren's axe. Hold fast, stranger. You shall not stand alone. Damned cowards! Your stomach's been split open. I can do little to ease your pain. I know. This would be a good death, if not for my failure. Failure? I was to deliver a crucial report to my chieftain in the lands below. But now, I have failed him. I have lost my honor. I will deliver your message, Old One. For the sake of honor, I will uphold your charge. Akamagosh, warrior. Thank you. Seek out the city of Orgrimmar. Find War Chief Thrall. Tell him... May the winds bear you swiftly to your ancestors, warrior. Well, Misha, it seems we'll be seeing civilization after all. Let's get moving.
Tell him what? Tell him what? I don't know what to tell him now. Anyway. So, a lot of you pointed out that apparently the minimap should give us a basic understanding of exactly what and you know what we should do, but on top of that also how big this mission is. You may have already noticed that the area we can see, I mean, it's not very much, but it's a very, very tiny corner right here of the map. So apparently there's quite a bit to explore here, and supposedly this is sort of like the basis of World of Warcraft. Now, I'm a massive World of Warcraft fan myself. I think WoW is absolutely incredible. Let's have a quick look right here at the quests. So we need to deliver Morgren's report to Thrall. For the sake of honor, you must complete Morgren's final task. Seek out the city of Orgrimmar and deliver Morgren's report to the Orc War Chief Thrall. Oh, we actually have the item with us. Oh, okay. The letter is magically sealed. On the front, written in a large scrawling letters, is the word Thrall. Alright. So we got summon Misha, and Misha of course is going to be this lovely bear here from Rexxar himself, and we also can summon a quill beast. Summons an angry 425 hit points quill beast to fling spines at your enemies. Alright, we're gonna do some exploring. So it is my goal to basically figure out like everything that there is gonna be to discover, okay? So, like I mentioned, this should be more or less like an RPG, a lot more so than an RTS. So we're not gonna be doing that much base building if I understand correctly. When your hero dies, he will automatically revive at the resurrection stone like this one. Although there are many resurrection stones, only one can be active at a time. To activate a resurrection stone, simply approach it until the magical inscriptions begin to glow. Alright, so I'm assuming that this one is already glowing. Very good. Very good. And I guess we'll just simply do some exploration. I'm not entirely sure what to expect from this though. Really looking forward to it. So, I saw some, I did a little bit of research. I saw some rumors online that apparently there is a chance that this is kind of what they had in mind when they first started up with Warcraft 3, but that eventually it turned more or less into an RTS like we know it today. But that this may be, you know, a little bit closer to the original intentions for the game. Kind of makes me think as well what the plans would be for Warcraft 4 if they originally sort of, you know, intended this game to be an RTS, or rather an RPG over an RTS. I'm not entirely sure. Can I actually summon several Mishas? No, I can't. I can indeed summon several Quillboars though. Or Quill Beast though. Anyway, yeah, so you can see the Beastmaster here barely gains any HP, which is interesting. And I think we may very well be able to see our first glances here of, or our first glimpse rather, of Orgrimmar. Of course, Orgrimmar still in World of Warcraft, one of the most iconic capital cities ever. I don't think anyone really is unfamiliar with that if you've done anything in Warcraft whatsoever. I mean, Orgrimmar is one of the first cities you get to if you do play a Horde character. Still a game I would highly recommend. It's still one of my personal favorites. And there's actually an item right here, a Replenishment Potion. Regenerates 200 hit points and 75 mana of the hero over 30 seconds. Well, I guess I don't really need to use that just yet, but I'll make sure here to explore as much as I can. So I do want to make sure as well that I destroy as many of these things as possible. I'm assuming that this guy becomes a lot more powerful, and actually apparently I can learn attribute bonuses as well. I'm assuming here that it does mean that Rexxar himself becomes awfully powerful, and with that I think Misha also does level up, or at the very least I want to try and make sure that Misha, you know, gets a little bit higher level as well. Gotta be a little careful though, because my dudes are running a little bit low here as well, but you can see the damage that we do. I mean, there's still gonna be some micro, right, but the damage that we do is pretty substantial already. But it's kind of interesting though, considering how, like, StarCraft 2 and StarCraft, and the Warcraft 2 and Warcraft 3 and Warcraft 1, I guess, for that matter, are all pretty similar, but that the original intentions of Warcraft 3 may have very well been, you know, more or less like a an RPG rather than an RTS. Anyway, apparently this is Orgrimmar.
Ogre, half-breed. What's your business here?
I carry a message for your war chief. I'll not stay long. I'm acting on instinct.
Morgrim was really nearby the camp as well. So this is Orgrimmar right here? The buildings are far bigger, look at that.
Paths converge. On the prowl. Our paths. A warrior city. I have not seen its like in many years. Stay close to me, Misha.
Shore up those supports. When the Razor winds kick up again, they'll tear those roofs right off. Yes, War Chief.
A moment, War Chief. I come to deliver a message.
How did you come by this report? Where is Mogren?
He fell in the wilds. His last wish was that you receive this message.
Who are you, warrior?
I am Rexxar, last son of the Thrall.
Thrall. I've heard tales of your people. They had both orc and ogre blood in their veins. It is an honor. We've built this kingdom, Durotar, for all of our kind. Durotar is as much your home as it is mine, Rexxar. Stay a while. Accept what hospitality we can offer. It is the least we can do.
Perhaps I have spent too long in the wilds. Your offer is kind, Thrall, but I must carry my own weight. Just show me what needs doing, and I'll earn my keep.
I understand. Founding a nation is tiresome work, and there are many around here that could use your help. Simply talk to them, and they will point you in the right direction. This is Rokhan of the Darkspear Tribe. He is one of my best scouts.
How you doing, man?
How you doing, man? Don't trust the voodoo, man.
Flush them out.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to pick up different quests. It really does feel like an RPG now, doesn't it? New unit acquired. Rokhan, hailing from the Darkspear Tribe on the Echo Isles. This Thrall tracker is Thrall's best scout and will serve as a loyal companion to Rexxar. Alright. Yeah, man. Alrighty, man. So you've got Healing Wave. And he's also got a level up already. He can learn Hex, transforms an enemy into a random critter, And you can also learn Serpent Ward. Summons an immobile Serpent Ward to attack the Shadow Hunter's enemies. The ward is immune to magic. So he's more or less like a supportive kind of character then. That's pretty cool. Of course, we will focus on Healing Wave primarily, but I guess for the second one, I'll go ahead and set up Serpent Ward as well, just because we can. This is cool. This is completely different indeed. Alright, so here's another one of those Resurrection Stones. I guess I need to walk a little bit closer to it. Just so my hero won't, yeah, there we go. Just so my heroes, I guess I've got 2 right now, right? Just so my heroes won't go down all by themselves and, you know, not come back. So this is like the building of Thrall, and look at that, he's got an exclamation point above his head as well. Alright, let's talk to Drektar.
I'm acting on instinct.
Ah, you're one of the Thrall. I am Rexxar. I fought alongside your elders on Draenor many years ago. Still, if you've come to help, I do have a simple task for you. I've been concocting a special potion that will aid our warriors in battle. However, I'm missing a key ingredient. I require shimmerweed, but the rare herb can only be found in the valley known as Thunder Ridge. Normally, I would gather the herbs myself, but the thunder lizards for whom the valley is named have become increasingly hostile of late. If you retrieve 6 bushels for me, I will reward you handsomely.
Now, you gotta keep in mind, right? This game came out before like any proper RTS or rather MMORPGs existed, right? I mean, of course you had EverQuest and whatnot and games that were around before the release of World of Warcraft, but this game, you know, Warcraft 3 itself was released before World of Warcraft, and you know, I guess World of Warcraft sort of took the world by storm, right?
Is it too much for you, lad?
Anyway, let's see what we can buy here. We can purchase a Rune of Speed, increases the movement speed of all nearby allies of the no. Permanently increases the agility of a hero by 1. See, I like that one a lot better. Those are pretty freaking expensive though, 1100 gold. But this sort of feels very, very similar in that sense. So I don't really want to buy any of these things. Don't think it's worth it right now. So apparently I gotta go ahead and complete that quest for him as well. Alright, so we got a quest right here to get the Thunder Herb apparently. We gotta collect 6 Shimmerweed herbs. Now, I guess it's probably a good idea to pick up another quest as well, because sometimes you can complete several ones at once. But this is cool though, like, it's clearly the basis of WoW.
Greetings, warrior. I am Nazgul, captain of the War Chief's security force.
You're riding a rat.
We've been having problems with the indigenous creatures attacking our borders. Perhaps you can help. The Harpies of the northern foothills have been ransacking our supply caravans for weeks. If you can find their lair and put an end to their rampage, I'll see to it that you're rewarded.
Alright.
I'm ready to
I want to do every single quest available, by the way. I hope I'm not going to miss any. Is there anything else I can go ahead and start up here as well? Yes, there is. Thrall has provided Rexxar with a place to store excess equipment. Rexxar's stash can hold up to 6 items, carrying them into future missions. So that's a stash right here? So wait, are you telling me I can put items into the stash? Oh, that's actually really cool. That's so cool. Alright. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and talk to the goblin here as well. Oh, Gaslow!
Ah, new guy, huh?
Anyone order a one-man
Gaslow,
wrecking crew?
Chief engineer around these parts. But enough about me. We got work to do, buddy. You see, me and my boys have been dredging out tunnels beneath the city, looking for underground wells. Problem is, we dug straight into a den of kobolds. Now those rat freaks are running willy-nilly all over our tunnels. I need you to hook up with my boys and seal those kobolds back in their hole. Yeah, just find the tunnel entrance outside of town, and my boys will set you straight.
Alrighty. So indeed, there's some dungeons apparently as well or so. I think this may be the indication of a dungeon right here on the minimap. Alright, considering we had the quest up north first, I think that is where we are headed as well. So that's going to be the one for the Thunder Herb. There's a lot of different quests available already though. This is funny. This is really interesting. Okay, so this is where the Harpies are, or the Harpies rather, are going to be located.
Warrior. You must destroy the Harpies before they attack another caravan.
I don't think I'm on a timer here. Pretty sure I'm going to be capable of doing whatever I please. Can you heal him up a little more? That would be good. And of course, we got to make sure that we level up our heroes, right? This really makes me think though, like, I don't know what the plans are or whether or not they're even like planning on releasing a Warcraft 4. I sincerely hope they do. I mean, from playing this game a whole lot lately, I've come to the realization that I'm really enjoying it. But it is pretty interesting, though, to see, you know, what the future will hold in this kind of genre, right? It almost makes me think that they may very well consider making Warcraft 4. And I don't know, let me know what you think about that down below in the comment section. Maybe like a game based around heroes primarily? I mean, I've been thinking about that for a while, right? If they want to make StarCraft 2 into like, you know, the primary RTS kind of game. Ooh, there's a store over here. Nice. If you want to make, like, StarCraft 2 the primary RTS, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to cannibalize, you know, the StarCraft audience by creating Warcraft 4. A lot of people are always talking about, like, how StarCraft 2 may be a dead game. Well, the only way StarCraft 2 is only gonna really, like, die, I suppose, whatever that means, is if they would cannibalize their own audience by creating a Warcraft 4 that's also an RTS. Maybe it's gonna be completely different. I don't know. Boots of Speed. We got a Mantle of Intelligence. So, Rokhan is gonna need... Actually... he's an agility hero. I would not have assumed that. Alright, yeah, so Rexxar, of course, is going to be strength-based. I don't think we really want to do any of this. Like, it's way too expensive. I'm not sure what items I should be looking for. But it's kind of fascinating, though. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. I would love to have that discussion. I could talk about that for a very long amount of time. But it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, right? To, like, create... Ooh, God, these guys are high level. Alright, we're going in. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to like make two games in a similar genre. Go ahead and put those things up. That ward is actually really strong. Does quite a bit of damage there, you can notice it. This should be giving us a pretty solid amount of experience. Yeah, so he's actually a ranged commander. I didn't realize that. Rokhan should be at a bit more distance. Shouldn't be taking that much damage. He also has almost half the HP that my Rexxar has right here. Go ahead and give that to Rokhan real quick. We'll activate that, and I think we're gonna make our way up north. Alright, so I've made my way to a Fountain of Mana. We'll rest here for just a second. Make sure that everyone is gonna be at high HP again. Because, of course, Rokhan can heal everyone up just like that. And I think we are pretty close right now to making our way to the top left corner. So not only is the map really large, I think this must be the indication that we will be teleported to a different kind of map. Just because that makes the most sense, right? Apparently, though, there is a bit of a camp here that we'll need to fight. And, well, there's still quite a bit of micro involved, right? It's not like I'm going to be capable of doing this just as it is right now. Actually, I thought we were closer already, but I think I may very well have to walk a little bit around this area as well. I don't know if there's going to be any loot in any of these cages as well. Oh, yeah, we got a Shaman. Okay, so we do get a rather big army. Okay, I thought we were only going to have a couple of heroes here. That's pretty cool. We got Bloodlust. Super powerful, of course. I guess I'm gonna manually activate that, though. I would love to see an army composition with only a single control group at max, though. So, like, only, you know, 12 unit maximum. I think that would be a lot of fun. Now, I've been clicking on Rokhan a couple of times. Turns out he's got the funniest quotes ever.
I got the righteous groove. I hear you, man. Happy jamming.
Happy jamming. We're jamming. You know, he's got some Bob Marley influences, I guess.
I'll be spearheading that right away. Sadly, the name Darkspear Tribe was already taken. I've lost my head! It was about yay big. I was keeping it on my spear. If you find it, let me know.
I'm not entirely sure. There are a lot more, well, they're still pretty chill, I guess, in WoW as well nowadays, but definitely a little different. Can you go ahead and cast that, just like that? There we go. Super powerful skill right there, though, not gonna lie. Bloodlust is incredible, and apparently it also increases the size of the units that I've got here. It's a Rune of Mana. I'm gonna have to try and obviously keep everyone alive, right? Pretty important. But I think we are finally making our way right now to the top left corner. It's a little dark over here. A lot of these lizards. Luckily for me, they don't really deal a whole lot of damage. And actually, Bloodlust lasts for a very long time here. How long does it last? Let's have a quick look. 60 seconds. That's actually not bad at all. A Wand of Lightning Shield. Alright. And we got a Rune of Healing here as well. Very good. Allows the hero to cast Lightning Shield on a targeted unit. Lightning Shield surrounds a unit with electricity, rather. Dealing 20 damage per second. Alright. Very good. And we got another one right here as well. Alright. Just hold him for now. There's a mercenary camp here. I can hire a Necrolite as well as an Ogre Lord, but there is no way I can actually properly afford any of that. But eventually, after fighting a couple more of these lizards, apparently we made our way to the top left. Crossing a shimmering zone boundary will transition your heroes to a new area. Summoned units and mercenaries will remain behind until you return. Wait, really? Alright, well, let's have a look. Come on. Come on. Hey, oh, do I have to? Okay. Thunder Ridge. Named after the massive thunder lizards that make their home here, this land is an ecological wonder. Filled with many diverse families of creatures, it can be studied for ages and still holds surprises for those who have traversed its protective valleys. Alright. Oh, okay, so my other units are gonna be left behind. It's just gonna be my heroes, really.
This must be the valley Rexxar spoke of. This shouldn't be too difficult.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be capable of using my summoned units here. I do still have my experience with me, which is pretty cool. I guess we'll have to try and just simply fight as much as we can. This is gonna be a little tricky though, because I'm not gonna have all too much here. This is still pretty high level combat, all things considered. These guys are not weak. I should probably have actually focused on getting the lower HP ones down first. Okay, here we go. We get a lot of gold from this though, and actually apparently I didn't engage one of them as well, which is perfect. There's a Rune of Healing. We'll wait here for just a second. Don't really want to be wasting all too much of that mana right there on Rokhan if I cannot avoid it. But finally, he did just level up. So, apparently Rexxar, and I didn't know about this either, can learn Stormbolt. A magical hammer that is thrown at an enemy unit, causing damage and stunning the target. So he's got basically the Muradin ability right there, right? 100 damage and a 5-second stun. I did not know you could do that. That is very interesting. So we're looking for a bunch of petals, right? Oh, Shimmerweed right here. Oh, that's what it looks like.
This must be the Shimmerweed. I'll need to gather 5 more bushels.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Alrighty. Got the second one right here.
Unleash my strength.
And I believe that there should also be a third one right around the corner. Perfect. Now, I do want to make sure that I take down as much here as I can. Just because it will be very helpful to get some additional experience. I'm letting Rokhan chill at the fountain for a little while just so he can gather his mana back again. I don't know if I missed any of the petals earlier already, so we'll backtrack for just a second. And this little cave, I guess, or this little area that we are in, is not necessarily a cave. It does have some very unique kind of like creatures right here, right? These thunder lizards. I mean, we saw a couple of previously already. But it's cool to see how this is split up into different kinds of zones, and how the main map will actually take us into different directions as well. So there's a goblin merchant over here. So this may be something worth buying. Claws of attack plus 6 or plus 15 right here. That's insane. Increases the strength and intelligence of the hero by 4 when worn. I'm kind of tempted to buy the claws of attack plus 6, to be honest. I think that's gonna be a pretty freaking powerful item for us. Alright, I think that Rokhan can join us once more. Ooh, there's actually a level 9 one over here. That's gonna be a tricky one. Did he actually not cast that? There we go. Please keep him alive. For at least a little while. We actually have to micro quite hard now, don't we? Don't die, Rexxar. I guess you will respawn, but I don't really want you to die. Oh, I think he is going to, though. Certainly he will. I think Rokhan can finish this off, though. There we go. So he gets the circuit or circlet right here of nobility. Increases the strength, agility, and intelligence of the hero by 2 when worn. And actually, Rexxar is immediately back. It doesn't really cost us anything apparently to have him die as well. There's gonna be 2 of those Shimmerweeds right here in the corner. Oh, and I guess I can also go ahead and learn Hex right here on Rokhan. He does run out of mana very rapidly. I'll go ahead and give him a couple of these things as well. If I can get him some additional mana, that would be super good. So any additional intelligence would be very nice on him as well. So maybe the 1500 gold item that we saw right here in the Goblin Merchant for a second would be very helpful for him, just because he's going to be capable of getting more stuff. There should already be the last... There should already be the last of the Shimmerweed. But I'm going to discover a little bit more, just for experience sake. Wait, are you telling me they respawn? I just made my way back to the fountain here for a second, just to make sure that I can go ahead and heal up once more. But, all of a sudden, 2 of these Thunder Lizards showed up once again. I wonder if they... No, I think they respawn. Yeah, there they are. They respawn after a couple of seconds. Okay, so I was thinking we should clean out the entire map. But I guess it's probably not worth it. Maybe if I'm ever at some point under-leveled, I need to make sure that I head back to a zone like this. Because there's some very quick leveling you can do over here. But I'm pretty sure all of the lizards that we have faced just simply respawn after a little while. Let's just double check whether or not there's some over here as well. Yep, there are. So that means that they simply come back after a little while. Alright, well, if that is the case, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this place for now. And if I need to ever level up again, I'll come back. Alrighty, Rexxar. We have returned to apparently the humble beginnings right here of Orgrimmar. Let's see what you have to say. Because I got yourself your weed.
It sounds like something, or someone, is riling up those lizards. I'll look into it myself. Well, at least my potion is complete. Here, take a few vials of it. It'll serve you well.
Regenerates 200 hit points and 75 mana of the hero over 30 seconds. Alright. Yo, thank you very much, Mr. Rexxar. Appreciate it. Next up, I guess we'll go ahead and solve Gaslow's problem. Sure, we can do that. Anyone order a one-man wrecking crew? Okay, no. Stop saying that, Loko. It should be this one right here. Enter the Goblin's tunnels beneath Orgrimmar. Destroy the support columns and report your success to Gaslow. Gaslow's efforts to secure a reliable water source for Orgrimmar have hit a snag. The Goblin mining teams have accidentally tunneled into a Kobold den. This opening must be sealed before the Kobolds can cause any serious damage. Alright, so I'm assuming that is going to be located all the way over here somewhere. So we'll simply right-click into that direction. And we'll see, you know, which direction our heroes decide to take. Gotta say though, I really love this setup and the way it's all, like, built. So I can actually buy some items here. Hold on. I've got some gold. Quite a bit of it as well. There's an Orgrimmar armory here. If I could buy maybe... I don't know, a sturdy war axe, get +5 strength here, that would be super helpful. Oh, I can actually buy that. Yeah, these are all actually pretty solid. Agility and intelligence, a hood of cunning. That's actually perfect for Rokhan. I think I may very well want to go ahead and, I think I may very well want to, like, save up for a little bit. And get that Hood of Cunning, because of course that will increase Rokhan's damage output, but also the amount of mana that he holds. So we'll hold back here for a little while, and just simply continue Gaslow's quest for a bit longer. Of course, if there's any, you know, any of these Centaur on our way, we'll go ahead and have to take them out, just because we need to. I don't know if these are mine, but we'll take them. We found them, so that makes us the truthful owner, right? There's actually Centaur everywhere. I don't know if the units respawn on this map as well. I haven't seen the Thunder Lizards, for example, that we faced while making our way towards the top left corner, so it seems like they may very well not. Either way, I do want to make sure that I discover the different areas on the map, right? Make sure that I got at least all of the secrets discovered. As well as all of the huts destroyed, apparently. Alright, I found the Goblin Engineers. Alright, we'll enter the mine, I guess. See what's going on over here in this corner of the world. Orgrimmar tunnels. Within the tunnels below Orgrimmar, the goblins have dug deep into the ground in search of water for the orcs' new home. Though the goblins are master diggers, they have little regard for the repercussions of turning so much soil. Ooh, here we are. Here they are. I almost attacked them there. Shouldn't do that.
Whoa, you're a big one! Gaslow said he'd be sending some muscle.
Do you goblins have a plan?
Of course! If you can get us close enough to the tunnel support beams, we'll blast them to smithereens! That should collapse the ceiling on top of those rats and fix our problem up real nice!
So cool. What's happening? Alright, another goblin merchant over here. Increase the hit points of a hero by 300. I should probably not be checking all of this out. Adds a 5 bonus damage to the attack of the hero when carried. The hero's attack also deal 4 damage per second and slow the movement speed and attack rate of the enemy. The Assassin's Blade is super powerful. Anyway, so I got Kaboom. Deals 250 damage in a small area, effective against buildings and trees. Alright. Ooh, there's actually also a rusty mining pick. Go ahead and get that one going right there, Rexxar. This heavy pick can be swung with force, increases the hero's attack damage by 1, and gives a 50% chance to stun the enemy. Actually, you should give that to Rokhan, just because he will be attacking a little bit more often. Okay, so it's time for us to destroy some kobolds, I guess, right? These are all very low level. You guys don't have a default attack at all? Nope, they cannot do anything, so we'll have to leave them in the back. At least for the time being. Get Misha out, by the way. There we go. Yeah, look at that. So that stun right there is super good. It apparently does count for ranged attacks as well, so that's super helpful. We need to destroy a bunch of columns. I'm not entirely sure where they're located, but I guess we'll just have to look some, you know, look around and make sure that we find them here.
This must be one of the support beams. It's all yours, goblins.
Wait, these things right here. Oh, that's what you... Oh, okay. Oh, snap. I actually don't want to lose my bear here if I can at all avoid it. Although I guess I may very well need to respawn Misha here shortly. Well, I don't have any mana for it anymore, so I guess it's not going to be the case, huh? All is good, though. I can go ahead and still, you know, activate some of these abilities just like that. And we should be more than alright. A Rune of Speed. Ooh. There we go. That's actually super good. And a Staff of Negation here as well. Dispels all magical units in a targeted area. Alright. Okay, guys, go ahead and blow up the support columns there. Did they sacrifice themselves? Did that really happen? Ooh, I actually gotta be careful. I used 2 of them. Not entirely sure what I had anticipated there. Well, I did assume that they weren't gonna like kill each other, but it's alright. Ooh, there's some more gold over here. Get him, Rexxar. Oh, okay. New ones are gonna be available. Oh, okay. We're all good. There's a lot of minions here to fight. But I think we can start taking down the Nexus to support columns here as well. Get over there, you little goblin sappers. Here they are. Well, you should probably move away from that, Rexxar. Bad idea, dude. Alright. There we go. So that's the second one taken care of as well. Only one remaining somewhere in this tunnel. I'm assuming it's gonna... Well, it's probably gonna be up the path here in the top right. There's a lot of things to fight here, though. And Rexxar does take a lot of damage here. I should probably try and see if I can get some additional tanky items on him. That would be super helpful. Rokhan is looking a lot more solid actually now as well. I got the Pendant of Energy that I just found. Which does make him very, very potent just because he gets a lot more mana from that. Oh, and here we go. This is going to be the last bit. Do have to be a little careful though. Because Rexxar is starting to run awfully low. Oh, I may have to actually be careful here. I can potentially lose my heroes if I'm not careful. A lot of damage does get dealt here. Still got my most powerful dudes up though, which I think justifies this. There's a Rune of Speed. I don't really have too much use for that, but I may as well. Actually, I did not realize I can put up several serpent ones at once. That actually makes a huge difference. Yeah, I probably should have used some of the activated potions right there as well. But Rexxar leveled up, and I think we're gonna go ahead and get an upgrade here on Misha. Apparently, Misha's gonna get a new ability called Bash. Oh, so actually it's gonna be automated right there. That's good. Gives a 25% chance that an attack will do 25 bonus damage and stun an opponent for 2 seconds. Misha, I'm gonna try and buff you up as much as I can, okay? Alright, get the last of these beams. Got him. Report your success to Gaslow. So yeah, indeed, we're gonna have to go back to Orgrimmar. I am really enjoying this, by the way. I mean, it sort of feels like I'm playing an entirely different game right now, which is definitely a nice change of pace. Not gonna complain about that. I may have to fight a couple of these dudes, by the way, along the way, which is a little unfortunate, but it's alright. Go ahead and arrange these. The 2 heroes we've got. But this is so cool, though. Like, having this inside of, you know, the Warcraft 3 game as well is pretty awesome. Apparently, by the way, and I didn't know about that either, Act 2 and Act 3 as well, which are also available after we complete this one, did not get added until a much later patch, after like a while after the release of the Frozen Throne, which is pretty interesting. But anyway, Gaslow. Anyone order? No, I've said that. Alright, Rexxar, get over there. Thank you, Orcish Horde, to let the half-ogre, half-orc into your city.
So they blew themselves up, you say? Now that's occupational commitment. Anyway, you done good, kid. Take these items. It's the least I can do to repay you.
We got runed gauntlets. Alright, so I ended up purchasing the Hood of Cunning right here for Rokhan. I also got the Arcane Scroll here, a powerful scroll that restores 150 hit points, 100 mana, and grants 2 bonus armor to nearby friendly units. Which definitely looks pretty solid. I also got the reward, of course, from Gaslow right here. Which one is it? Right here. The Ruined Gauntlets. Increase the strength and armor of the hero by 3 when worn. I just realized there's also a Crown of Kings that can be purchased here, which many of you pointed out is one of the best items in the campaign. Increases the strength, intelligence, and agility of the hero by 5 when worn. I'm kind of tempted, though, to try and see if I can get some additional armor right here on Rexxar. I mean, I got enough money here to get an enchanted shield. I don't think that's that bad of a choice. I probably want to go ahead and sell items off, though, that I'm probably not going to use. Like, for example, the Staff of Negation dispels all magical effects in a summoned or in a target area. I mean, that is pretty good, but the chances of me using that are rather slim, you know? I'm probably going to forget that I even have it in the first place. We'll keep it for now. We'll keep it for a little while longer. Alright, let's go ahead and shut down that Harpy leader as well for the last quest that we've got available for now. Afterwards, I think we can return to Thrall as well. I'm pretty sure it should be over here. Oh, there she is, yeah. Bloodfeather is what she's called. I'm not sure if I'm going to be capable of hitting her, but I guess we'll figure that out the hard way. Do, of course, want to make sure that everyone is going to be up and running. But considering I got some really powerful items now, I'm probably going to be in a pretty good spot just by simply using my, my heroes alone. This is good though, we can see such a big increase in strength already. It really does feel like an RPG, I'm really enjoying that, that's so cool. There is a Tome of Intelligence, we'll have to take down these dudes. I guess we'll also figure out then if I can actually hit him. Apparently I can. You should go ahead and pick that one up, Rokhan. This should bring you up to level 3 as well, right, if you kill these guys. I'll go ahead and get the Healing Wave upgraded first, it's probably my most important spell right there. Yeah, we'll just simply increase the amount of healing that I've got available. And then we'll make our way towards Bloodfeather up here next. Oh, I thought I could actually make my way up there a little bit easier, but apparently not. It's not quite going to be the case. Because the path is going to continue elsewhere. How do I get there? This is right click. I guess my heroes will figure out a different way of getting there in the first place, huh? Where are you going? Really? Am I going to have to loop all the way around? Apparently so. I found a fountain over there, but apparently I cannot quite make my way up towards Bloodfeather just by simply following the path that I assumed was there. Look at that. I think we're gonna have to walk all the way across then.
This must be one of the caravans Nazgrel told me about.
Oh. Alright. There's another item down here. You should pick that up. The Spider Silk Brooch. Webs a targeted air unit, binds a target enemy air unit into webbing, forcing the target to the ground. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to use that right here on the Harpies. Can I actually save? I haven't done that. Yeah, I should probably go ahead and do that, huh? That sounds useful. I don't really have to use it on these weak guys. I don't think. Where are you guys at? Come on now. Yeah, so Rexxar does have a ranged attack as well, just like that. Super helpful. But for example, Misha cannot currently attack, and I think we're probably gonna need that if we want to destroy the big Harpy. Alrighty, Bloodfeather. We're closing in on your location. I'll take down the Harpies along the way as well. I guess Misha can spend a little bit of time here killing some of these Harpy nests as well, but we can potentially maybe get an item out of those. Not the first one, but we're taking them out, you know, one by one. But considering we're already level 3 though, it should be pretty solid for us. Do you think I should go ahead and sell items that I'm not really gonna use? I mean, it makes a lot of sense, right? But Tome of Intelligence. Ooh, super good. Want of Lightning Shield. Like, those are the kind of items I don't really use nearly as often as I maybe should. I'm really like, I should probably be looking to try and get some better items, to be honest. And actually, Rexxar is starting to be quite tanky already. Just having, we're actually debuffed right now as well, but just having some additional armor on him is definitely very, very beneficial. He takes much more of a beating at this point. All right, let's go ahead and activate that spell as well. Let me get the Rune of Mana. You can go ahead and cast those 2 spells. There we go. And you should go ahead and whip her down.
Come here. We are not afraid of you orcs. We won't let you chase us out of our lands.
I never intended to chase you out. I intend to bury you here.
Ooh, burn! Alright, there we go.
I'm acting on instinct.
We do get an item on her as well. Spider Suit. I don't think I want to keep that anymore. I'll go ahead and drop that off. And we got the Blood Feather's Heart. Increases the hero's agility by 10 when worn. You know what? Go ahead and do the big switcheroo here. I think Rokhan can have that one. Very good. Alright. Time to return to Orgrimmar once again. And talk to, what was his name? Where are you again? Where were you? Oh, right here. Nazgro. Alright, here we go. Nazgro. I've got the item you were looking for, sir.
The caravans are safe at last. You've done well, warrior. The Horde owes you a great debt. Go to the armory down the way and tell them I sent you. They'll give you a choice of exotic items.
Ready to track.
Ooh, this one right here. Oh, visit the armory for your reward. Let's have a look. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this thing. There we go. I don't need that. So wait, I can pick one of the items? Oh yeah, I can indeed. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna also sell the Staff of Negation. I'm gonna forget I used that. We can get an Arcanite Shield. Reduces damage from ranged attacks by 70%. Or to 70% rather. Also increases the hero's armor by 5. We can get armor by 5 and attack rate by 20%. And we can also get the Rune or the Bladebane. What was this? The Bladebane armor. Grants nearby units 1 bonus defense. Enhances the hero's armor by 7. 1 bonus defense? Does that mean armor? I'm pretty sure the Bladebane armor is gonna be the superior choice here.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Although, it's a little hard to say. Why do you have that?
What lies before me?
You weren't supposed to have that in the first place anyway. So it's a little tricky to say right here. Which item should I go ahead and pick up? I'm kind of tempted, since I am playing on the hardest difficulty, to go with the Bladebane armor. Just because it's 7 armor. That should sort of keep him alive for a very long amount of time. Very good. Alright, so we've completed the 3 main quests. It's time to return to Thrall. Let's see what he's got to say.
I'm ready to track.
We've earned our keep. Can we stay now?
My quarry nears.
Thromkar, Rexxar. The others tell me you've been a great help to them. I appreciate all you've done for us.
Thromkar, Rexxar. I spoke to Thrall about the humans encroaching on our lands. I, for one, don't trust them at all. I'd like you to report to our outlying watchpost and meet with my lieutenant, Garthok. I need to know if they've spotted any suspicious activity along the border.
And I think that is where we're gonna be starting off in the next episode. So for now, I want to thank you very much so for watching. Let me know what you think of this down below in the comment section of the video, because I'm actually having an absolute blast. But other than that, like I said, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, alright? And I will see you in the next episode.